Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dave the Drummer here. We are back with a brand new episode of The Talking Drum. Now, I'm really excited to introduce this new drummer. He's a young cat. His name is Jimmy Palafox. He plays with Mayan Dynasty and the New Horizons. Now, Jimmy is one of the first drummers to contact the show and ask to be interviewed for the show. So we were really excited to have him on. He was really excited to not only share his experiences and talk about his experience as a drummer, but not only as a percussionist, not only as a drummer, but as a percussionist as well. As Jimmy is one of the drummers to be, he plays a good amount of timbales too. He's played quite a bit of timbales with some very famous people. Jimmy's brought us a clip of himself playing with legendary former backing member of the Santana band, Chapito Arias. It's a fantastic clip that he's brought for us to show. He's going to present that clip to us. It's going to be fantastic. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. So let's get over to that right away. Jimmy, take it away. We got Jimmy Palafox here. Jimmy, say hi to the folks out
Hey everyone.
Internet land.
Hey.
Jimmy,
Glad to be here.
really happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell the folks a little bit about yourself. Like, who are you playing with these days?
Oh, right now I'm with a band called Mayan Dynasty. We're formed in San Francisco, but we play all over the place. We've played here in Santa Cruz, all over San Francisco, all over the Bay Area, Berkeley, Oakland, you name it.
Yeah.
We've been everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you were telling me that you're also working on some other side stuff too. Like, who are you playing with? What are some of your other side projects?
Yes, I have a project going on with my good friend Damien. We're trying to put a band together and record some songs, and also my band, The Horizons. We're right now we're trying to record a demo. First things first, and hopefully we'll play at the Crate Place sometime next month.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's
Very
right.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool. Cool. So, Jimmy, tell us a little bit about your background. Tell us the beginnings of like you playing music. Did you get any kind of training when you were in school?
I never got training. I'm self-taught. But I started playing when I was 6 years old. My dad bought me a small first act drum set, and I just started banging drums, and that's how I learned. I stopped for a little while, and then I picked it back up when I was around 12 years old, and I haven't stopped ever since.
Right.
I just kept going and going, and so that's pretty much it.
Right on, right on. So, what do you play kit-wise? Tell us about your drum kit. Tell us about your setup.
So right now I'm using the Yamaha Stage Custom, and I'm using Sabian AX cymbals, and I'm also a timbale player, and I'm using the LP Tito Puente series.
Nice.
And I also have a Sabian AX 16-inch crash on the side.
Right.
So that's my setup right now.
Nice. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. I've been using timbale sticks as of late just because it helps kind of bring the sound down. I admit I'm a bit of a heavy hand, and for this kind of stuff that I'm playing with Cohesion, it's a bit more jazz oriented, so everybody needs to be able to hear each other very well. So I've been using timbale sticks as of late, and they work like a charm. So I mean,
They're very loud.
well, I mean, that's the funny thing is,
Yeah.
you know, it all depends on your angle of attack, depends on how you do things. And for me, they work really. I mean, they can be loud. There's no doubt because they
Yeah.
don't have a tip on it.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the force just goes right in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do you have like a 12, 16, 20, or what are your sizes?
Oh, I have a 14-inch snare
Right.
and a 16-inch floor tom.
Right.
And I believe it's a 10 and 12 rack tom
Right.
on the top. And for the timbales, I use 14 and 15-inch with the Remo heads.
Nice.
Remo heads, yeah.
Is there any particular Remos that you're really?
Remo Ambassador coated. That's
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah.
It gets you that perfect classic Santana sound.
Right.
So I've been using those for a good while now.
I have too. That they actually came on the drum set that I most recently purchased, and so I can attest that they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, most definitely. What are stick sizes that you really kind of are like more preferred to?
My favorite sticks right now are the Vic Firth
Right.
5As,
Uh huh.
and I also use the Alex Acuna timbale sticks.
Yeah, exactly. I have those.
Yeah, those are. I think those are the best. They fit well in my hands.
Yes.
They're pretty comfortable, so I've been using that for a good while now. I started off with skinny sticks at first, and I noticed they were breaking a lot. They were breaking a lot, so I got myself 5As, and they work they work perfect.
Yeah,
they're great.
The 5A is like a good screwdriver. I mean, you can really make it go a long ways. There's a lot of drummers that use them. You know, they're a very utility piece of equipment. You know, something that I think every drummer can appreciate is the 5A. You know, it's like the Simpsons episode with the inanimate carving rod. It's like, and rod we trust. You know, and 5As we trust. Yeah. So, who are some of your? Is there any artists that influence you very heavily? You know, somebody
very heavily.
You know, somebody, maybe somebody like you look up to, somebody like iconic. You know.
Yeah. One of the Woodstock legends from Canned Heat, Fido. He's my biggest influence.
Right.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know what I know right now.
Right.
And also Chipito Arias from Santana.
Yes.
He's also one of my greatest influence.
Right.
And then there's others like Joe Morello from Dave Brubeck's band.
Yes.
And Buddy Rich, of course.
Yeah.
And they're all my influences. And my style is a style that I combine all four of their styles.
Right.
And I put it all into one.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I got going on right now.
I can dig that. I really can.
It's a very unique style.
Yeah.
My friends put it. It's a style that hasn't been corrupted by the modern music of today. It's very classic, very 60s classic rock.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
The corruption in one.
Yeah.
I can see where you're going with that. Our guest has brought us a clip of himself playing with the legendary Chipito Arias, right? We're going to check that clip out, and we're going to come right back and talk a little bit more with Jimmy. So we'll be right back.
I hope you enjoy it.
Enjoy this clip. Back from that clip. Jimmy, thank you so much for bringing that over, man.
I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking with Jimmy, and I grew up in a household that listened to tons of Santana all the time, playing on a vinyl player, and so I'm very familiar with Chipito and his work, and he's a dynamite player. He is probably, you have Michael Shreve, who's an amazing drummer, and I take nothing away from him, but it is the timbale playing that is so explosive, that really kind of is an exclamation point in all the percussion and the music. And so to play with Chipito, that must have been a great honor.
Oh, of course, yeah. It was when I was up on stage with him. It just felt magical.
Right.
I couldn't believe I was with the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer himself right there.
Definitely.
That was a really good moment.
Yeah.
And it was just awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Awesome. So, what are you up to these days? I know you're saying that you're working with a couple of different bands, your own band, Horizons.
Yeah.
Right? But are you going to be recording anytime soon with any of these projects? Are you going to be doing any intensive gigging over the next couple of months?
Yeah. Right now we have a demo that we're working on.
Right.
We have a few songs, and we're also trying to get some gigs out there, and I've had some good luck and some bad luck on it.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, you roll your dice, you take your chances. You know, it's simple as that.
That's how it is in this business. You get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky, and that's how it is. But we're trying. We're working hard right now. We got some new equipment too. All the guitar players got their equipment, and we're just trying to get things together with our band.
Right.
And I think everything's gonna come out pretty okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm also with Mind Dynasty. We're also working on we're gonna record a full album.
Right.
We're gonna record a full Latin rock album, and that should be pretty fun.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll be out sometime next year.
Okay.
Sometime next year.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you do outside of playing music to unwind? To just kind of have fun and kind of like forget, like leave things at the office? You know, what do you do to?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because mostly it's music for
Yeah.
me, but I guess you can say that I spend my free time just relaxing.
Just like kind of like unplugging your brain from everything.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Playing some video games or something like that.
What are you big into?
What am I?
Well, like video game wise.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto, Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
all those good games.
Are you a PS4 guy? Or are you Xbox One? PS4.
PS4,
Yeah.
all the way.
Do you have a Pro or just like a Slim?
Slim.
Slim?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do too. Yeah, at my house.
That's the way to go.
I talked about it last episode, or maybe I didn't, but I've been playing Mafia 3 like just when robbing me and someone's sleep, and I finally beat it. And it feels so good to get that monkey off my back. But it feels really good when you like been, something is just like inside your brain, and you're just like, I need to beat this thing and get it out of my life because it's just gonna take too much from me.
It's some relief right there, huh?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, most definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have would you like to share your PS4 gamer tag with people, and like whoever like finds you out on this is like gonna add you and like want to play some like Black Ops?
Oh yeah, you can add me at Charles Dab, DAAB. That's my namer tag.
It's your gamer tag?
Yeah. It's a funny name. Everyone makes fun of it. But
I like it.
It's unique,
too.
so I was like, hey, well, why not?
Yeah.
I just named it Charles Dab. So
I am Elephant Talk 83. Elephant Talk being a King Crimson song. So, but Elephant Talk, people would just be like, well, what's the deal with that? It's it's a funny name too.
You gotta add me.
Yeah. We'll add each other definitely. And it's really cool to be able to have that kind of connection. It's not just drumming and growing up, in similar kind of backgrounds. Jimmy and myself are both Chicanos. We're both California-born Mexican drummers.
That's right.
And so that circle it's not very big, in all honesty. So it's good to kind of get everybody together, even non-Hispanic drummers. That's why this show is bringing just drummers in on a universal circle. It's great to be honored. It's a great honor to be a part of Santa Cruz Drum Club as well. Those are some killer guys. They've got tons and tons of knowledge, and they have a great drive to get that into hands of people that will really put that to use. And so I really, am honored to be working with those guys.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, we want to thank you for coming. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank East Cliff Brewery for having us. We want to thank our sponsors, Burn Hot Sauce, Wanna Burn, and we also want to thank the Santa Cruz Drum Club. Please.
Buy their shirts. They're nice shirts.
Yes, they are nice shirts. Very nice shirts. So, please give thank you. Please give social media plugs for everything that you'd like to.
Oh yeah, so contact my band, Mayan Dynasty, at Facebook at mayandynasty.com, and if you want to contact me directly to Instagram, it's the SE831. Just contact me if you want to book our band, or if you want me to be a studio drummer for your band. I'm more than willing to do it. And but thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely, Jimmy.
Thank you.
It's really good to have.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's really good to have a lot of local drummers that are excited. Jimmy actually came to us at the show and was super excited to be on.
Yes.
And so that's the kind of spirit that we're looking for, when we bring on the drummers is, guys that are just excited to play drums and talk about it and represent the Santa Cruz local music scene, because we've got a great scene. It might not be the greatest, but nothing comes easy, and it all requires some hard work, and that's from all aspects. It's bookers, musicians, performers, people that work on art. It all kind of comes together in a nice bowl of menudo. As I always put it, you get all your different ingredients in there, and it comes out killer. And so that's what this show is all about, is raising awareness in the local music scene. If people watch this show outside of Santa Cruz and they get inspired to do a similar show, then by God, I've reached you. And, God bless you, because you're actually taking the initiative to go out there and help promote your music scene.
And thanks for doing this. You're giving recognition to the drummers. I feel like the drummers always get left out.
Yeah.
But thanks to your show, you're opening the doors to us.
Right.
And now people can pay attention to the guy back there and not the guitar player.
Exactly.
And thanks for doing it.
That's what the show is all about, guys. Access the Dave the Drummer YouTube channel. You'll be able to subscribe to the Talking Drum whenever we have new episodes up. You'll be able to see them. You'll be able to get to the back catalog of all of our other 9 episodes, because we have the lost episode. But you can find me at on YouTube at Dave the Drummer. And there's another British guy who makes beats. Good for him. That's awesome. But you just look up Dave the Drummer Santa Cruz or Dave the Drummer Talking Drum. Easy way to find it. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Dave the Drummer 831. You can find me on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Dave the Drummer 831-559. That's a tongue twister. And you can also find me on Instagram under Dave El Batarista. Or I'm sorry, no, that's the Dave the Drummer 831. My apologies. That's Twitter, I think. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for subscribing and for checking out this show. We would be nothing without you, the viewers, because honestly, we need to, make sure that people are actually having a good time watching these things. And hopefully you did. And if not, let us know. There's a comment section down below. You can tell us what you'd like to see, or maybe what you'd like to see less of. But certainly me won't be one of those things. Sorry, guys. Anyways, take care. We'll see you next time. And peace.
Goodbye.
And we're back. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for coming on and interviewing with us. We really appreciate you and talking to us candidly about your growing up and influences on how that you with the music you listen to, the players that you idolize, definitely can relate to that. And I think that somebody like Chapito Arias would be awesome to have on the show sometime near the future. We've talked about it, and hopefully we can get it done. I know hopefully Chapito is watching this episode. Jimmy and Chapito have a pretty solid relationship. They talk, so maybe we can get him to come and talk on the Talking Drum. So the second half of this episode is special because it is going to have musical performances from all the musical acts that we have had so far. Obviously minus Jimmy. So we're going to start off with Angelo Francisco Rodriguez of 12 to Midnight. He's going to kick it off. Go ahead and take it away, Angelo.
but not a real one. He said he liked it at cost, but she didn't see it that way. He told her anyway. It was a big mistake, cause it was too late. He should have told her yesterday. He wore a toupee, but not a funny one. She said she liked it at cost, but he didn't see it that way. She told him anyway. It was a big mistake, cause it was too late. She should have told him yesterday. And you can hang up by your ankles and try to be taller. Hurry off to school and try to be a scholar. Have a couple beers and try not to call her. You know what I'm trying to say. You see, I love you, and I always will. But now I'm going back to California, where the weather's getting warmer, and I know the people living there still. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, 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 alright. He had a toothpick, but not an...
It's always for you, always for you. When I dream at night, it's always of you, always of you. When I close my eyes, the ghost of you, of you.
We really appreciate all the players who have come on to the show and have interviewed and given us some time, given us a little piece of themselves. You know, that's kind of the point of the show, is to get to know the player behind the kit, or the drum, if you will, because we are definitely going into more percussion and less actual trap set, I would suppose you would call it. So, anyways, we will see you next month with a brand new episode of The Talking Drum on the last Friday of that month. Okay, so we will see you then. Be sure to check me out on social media, on all the links, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Snapchat. Be sure to check out what's going on my SoundCloud. Also, be sure to check me out on Bandcamp. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you'll be able to check out the individual interviews that we've done. If you necessarily don't, feel like watching the entire show, you kind of want a bite-sized, experience, that's more of your speed, I would say go with that. Plus, you'll be able to check out all videos of myself playing and working on different projects and stuff. So, until next time, this is Dave the Drummer saying, Blue Justice!